guys, it's Brittany from Britts Tips. What's going on? So I wanted to do a swatch with me. I sat down, wanted to do a new mani, and was looking at my swatches and noticed there was a couple colors that I knew I had that weren't swatched out. Don't know how that happened, but I have 3 Revels that made it into my drawer without getting swatched. Sulu C, Agave, and Baltic C. I'm going to do 3 Revels, and then I have 4 Virgo and Gem colors also. Espresso, Where's My Martini, Witch's Brew, and French Macaroon. I really have no idea how they made it into my drawers without getting swatched, but they did. Okay, so I went ahead already and printed out my labels. I went on Amazon and bought this cute little label Bluetooth maker, and I use the basic setting, but there's very advanced settings that you can print out pretty labels. The only thing is the labels that I have are a little bit wider than my swatches, so I go ahead and cut off just the very bottom edge just to make them skinny enough to fit. And then I use like this tweezer thing to peel them off and then just place them down. It's really just that easy. So I bought a whole bunch of this clear transparent label, like a couple rolls. I have a big stock of it. So I'm going to use it all up first, and then hopefully I can find a label roll that I don't have to like modify or cut down. But honestly, it's not that bad. It would be nice if I could have something that fits better. Okay, so with my swatching today, I am going to be using the IGel Beauty dip system, the 4-step system. It is the IGel Beauty base coat, activator, top coat, and brush saver. I'm a huge fan of the IGel Beauty's products. If you have not been on their website, you are missing out. They are totally incredible with their sales. I've been dipping for a little over 6 months now. There's never been a time that I've gone on their website to order something and they don't have a 60% off sale. Totally incredible. And their products are awesome. I'm a huge fan of them, and I've tried a whole bunch of different brands. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to let's do the Revel ones first. So, Sulu C, Agave, and Baltic C. I remember whenever I bought these, they were very light, translucent, definitely not like a dark solid. It's more like that milky color, the milky bath colors that you're seeing now. And that's kind of what I was going for this mani that I wanted to do today. So that's what made me think of it, why I didn't have the swatches. So I'm going to do Sulu C first. Super pretty. All right, Sulu C. And if you can hear drums or music playing in the background, my fiance is downstairs playing the drums along to some music. Okay. I like to do the pour over method, especially whenever we have little flakies in there. Usually whenever I dip, I don't know if it's because my liquids, I put too thick of a layer on, I'm sure it's all user error. My liquids kind of scoot and get pushed. And then whenever we have these flakies, whenever you lay in there, it tends to just only pick up a whole bunch of flakies because they rise to the top. So, okay, I did 1 coat. I'm using the dip liquid. I don't have to cure. Brush off the excess. Let's do a second coat. The IGel Beauty has a pretty fast dry time, which is nice. It's like long enough that you can modify if you need to, but not long enough that you're gonna mess it up by continuing to touch it. Okay, so you can see it's kind of that translucent, milky color. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this back in. I'm gonna try and get more flakies just to finish this off. So I'm gonna actually lay it in. So if you shake and tap your bottle, anytime you have flakies or glitter or anything like that, they will rise to the top. Okay, and then we'll just lay. Yeah, see how much more that picked up? So that's my top layer. Pretty. Love how subtle that is. Okay, so that was 3 coats we did. Let that dry before I brush off the excess and do the activator to harden it. And I'm just brushing out my little container. Okay, next we will do Agave. Okay, so I think I might have used this color in the past. So pretty. It is like a periwinkle, almost. It's like a mix between a blue and a purple. Very, very pretty. Okay, so we'll do the same process. Do 1 thin coat. And this does not have, it's a complete solid, so it does not have any flaky colors in it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's pretty on its own, just like that. Brush off the excess. Do a second coat. I like doing the pour over method primarily. Every once in a while I'll actually dip, but mine are more of a pour liquids, pour powders that I do. This is very pretty. I like that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at 2 coats, I think. Looks pretty good. And I love these little silicone bowls. Oh my goodness. They're from my kitchen. I used to use them to prep food whenever we cook. Okay. Clean this out. They're so nice. Like, just brush the excess powder out. It doesn't contaminate anything else. All right. The last color we're doing is Baltic C. So this looks so similar to the Agave, but I think when they are swatched out, they are different. It's kind of hard to tell on the Revel website, just because they have so many products. Wow, this powder is so fine. My goodness. That's pretty. They have so many products on the Revel website. It's, yeah, there's a difference here. It's hard to tell what you're picking out. Same thing with IGel Beauty. They have so many products on there. Like, if you don't know what you're looking for, you're gonna spend a lot of time just searching and, you know, adding different colors to your cart. All right. I love this color. It's so pretty. And it is more like, it's lighter and more of that milky than the Agave. The Agave is more like darker, solid. Okay. So, those are the 3 for Revel. I'm going to go ahead and brush off any excess that might be, and then we will use the activator and then let them activate while I do the Virgo and Gem liquid swatches. So I kind of just do like two dips of the liquid on the brush, coatings of the nail. Okay, so that's my 3 for Revel. All right, I'm gonna put them aside, let them dry and harden. Okay, next we are going to do the 4 for Virgo and Gem. Okay, so let's do this first one. Where's my martini? I have used this color in the past. Like I said, I can't believe, I don't know how they ended up in my drawers without me swatching them, but I definitely did a mani in the past with this Where's My Martini. So pretty. Love this color. Oh my god. Oh, it's so pretty. It reminds me of just fall, you know, with the sage and the burnt orange. Very pretty. Okay. So this is a mix between fine powders and fine glitter and chunky glitter. So again, I'm not going to lay and dip in. I'm going to pour over. And then make sure you press down, make sure everything is laying flat. If you went ahead and dipped this, you're going to have a thick buildup. That's not how I like mine to look. Very pretty. Brush off any excess. Okay, we'll go with our second coat. And I can see I got some on my brush. So let me pour before that dries. And then I am going to take an alcohol swab and clean off my brush before I stick that back in my bottle. You don't want that to get contaminated. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So that was my second coat. And I think that's all it needs. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So I was thinking about doing just like one of the Revel, like the translucent one of the sea colors, but geez, I love this color. It's so pretty. Okay, enough with the admiration. I'm a huge fan of the Virgo and Gem products. I have their liquids, but I have not used them yet because IGel Beauty stole my heart. Okay, next one we will do French Macaroon. Very pretty green. If I would have known I had this at Christmas time, I would have used it. So pretty. It's like an emerald green fine glitter. Okay. Very pretty. Definitely have to make a note for next year at Christmas time. To remember I have this. Gotta use it. I was searching high and low trying to come up with Christmas manis. I don't like the traditional red and green, and this would have been easy. Just do this color. So pretty. Make sure it's dry. Okay. Brush off any excess. Second coat. Oh, it's pretty. Very pretty. Trying to get it in focus. All right, set that aside. Clean out my container. So I bought, you can see there's only just a little excess glitter, and then whenever I brush it out, it's completely, this is just a silicone cup. I bought the silicone cupcake that, I can't even remember what company I bought it from. It was a nail company. It was intentional for this. But whenever I went to pour it out, it was like stuck, like sticky on the inside. And I lost a lot of product. This is Espresso. Oh, it's pretty. Perfect name. So I lost a lot of product whenever I used that. So I thought, well, give these a try because they're silicone and they work so much better. This is really pretty. I'm not really a fan of the browns, but I think this would be a nice little accent color. I know I need to branch out more than my typical blues and greens. It's hard. You know, you do a mani and then you don't like it, and I use peel base, so I'm not necessarily stuck with anything that I do. But it does take time, and to do one you're not very happy with is kind of annoying. So, alright, that's Espresso. It is like a brown and kind of burnt orange gold glitter. Very pretty. And these silicone containers, I think I got them at Walmart. Like I said, I use them in my kitchen. I'm gonna clean off my brush again, just so I don't contaminate anything else. Okay. Alright, so the last color that needs swatched is Virgo Gem's, which is Brew. Again, Halloween. Wish I would have known that I had this color. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's really pretty. It's like a black base, it looks like, with green and gold, and there's a whole bunch of different, it looks like foil flakies in there. Different colors. Alright. So again, with the foil flakies, instead of just laying it, because it's going to pick up all of those on top, I'm just going to pour. Oh, this looks like April showers, I think. I think it's a Virgo Gem. Oh, this is so pretty. Very pretty. While that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and put the activator on these three that I've already swatched out that have dried. So just brushing off the excess from them. You can hear him drumming down there. We'll do the activator. So the activator is what makes the dip liquid and the powders solid and hard. So you want to make sure you're getting a good coating. Okay. This should be dry by now. Yep, brush off the excess. Let's do another pour. Another thing about the IGel Beauty products, both their dip liquid and their gel liquids, which I primarily use for my manis, the gel liquid, their brushes are perfect. Like, they're not huge. Perfect size, nice and short, not super wide and fat. You don't flood your cuticles ever with them. It was a huge learning curve for me whenever I started dipping. Oh my god, the cuticle flooding was just horrific. Okay. All right, we are done. Pull them out. Here they all are. Let's put them in order here. So, got the 4 from Virgo Gem. And then the 3 at the bottom from Revel. Very pretty. Oh, I don't even know where to... I might do this Baltic Sea with the Sulu Sea. It's so pretty. And the Sulu Sea has a little bit of blue in it too. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. But at least I have them swatched out now. So I'm going to throw a top coat on them, make them shiny. I like to put a top coat over top of my swatches because if you don't, it kind of gives it that matte look, right? And unless you're doing a matte mani, come here. Unless you're doing a matte mani, which I don't even own the matte top coat. You know, it looks a little bit different once it has the top coat on. So I like a finished product. That way, whenever I go to decide what I'm going to use for my mani, the color is accurate, you know. So, okay. Well, stay tuned for whatever I pick to do my next step. Thanks for hanging with me. See you guys later.